Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Angie, the Shabby Chic Vintage Chick, and this is my segment of a craft around the clock. How are you doing, guys? As you jump in tonight, please say hi. Let me know that you're watching, where you're watching from. That would be fabulous. And I want to say thank you to Miss Tracy for having me on Craft Around the Clock. Has everybody been watching it all day, or what have you been up to? They have so many good crafters on there. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, so for tonight, hi Judy. For tonight, I'm going to be using one of my big box frames. I don't know the actual size. Just a second, let me see. We probably have some on the website. If not, sometimes you can find them in the dollar store. If not, you can get them at like Hobby Lobby. And oh, you're in Scotland. Oh, I'm so jealous. So jealous. So this is a 9 by 11.5. Hi, Marilyn. Haven't seen Marilyn in a while. Oh my gosh, what's it like in Scotland right now? Is it gorgeous? Is it gorgeous there? I bet you it is. I just envision the rolling hills and the beauty. Hello, Rhonda. Oh, it's Rhonda's repurposed home decor. Thanks for watching. Crafty Nan Nan is with us from Australia. Hi, Allison. Ooh, this is a brand new one, guys. I should have opened it up before. I thought it was a used one. It's not. So I'm going to have to give this a stir for a couple minutes. And of course, that's going to cut into my 45-minute beat the clock. How's everybody doing? So while I'm doing this, I'm going to show you what we're working with tonight. This is the new printable from my private group, guys. Check it out. I'm pretty proud of this, guys. I'm new to making printables, but check this out. I think it's so cute. Lots of Highland cows and lots of souvenirs of Highland cows coming home. Okay, Sandra, do me a favor. See if there's any napkins that we don't have yet of Highland cows. If you find any really cool napkins, let me know. Hi, Carol. I love the Highland cows and I love decoupaging. So if she's in Scotland and she's seeing lots of Highland cow stuff, we want some napkins, don't we? It's the Crazy Mom Creations is in the house. Welcome. Brooke is loving this. That's great. Oh, you already got 3 different packs of them. Oh, send me pictures. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Do you want to send me some Happy Mail? I'd love one of each. Hi, Connie. Jamie's with us as well. Guys, I'm stirring up my... What one is this one? Cheesecake. I know I haven't opened one, but I grabbed a brand new one, so I'm stirring and stirring and stirring. Okay. So this is the new printable that is inside our sorority. It is only for sorority members. However, because I know some of you have been asking about the printables, I'm going to drop the link and you guys can join the sorority. It's only going to be open for a little while. I wasn't going to open it up until September, but you guys are loving the printables. Oops, that didn't work. That was supposed to be my shortcut. There we go. That's how you join. Welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, so I'm on a 45-minute timer, and I always talk too much to get projects done. So I'm going to try and get this done as quickly as possible, and then hopefully we get some chat time after. And also make sure you're commenting lots, because if I remember, there will be a giveaway. I love doing giveaways. Y'all know that. And make sure you're sprinkling it out for that. Okay, so let me know who's sprinkling. Oh my gosh. That's one thing. It might be a brand new can and I had to stir it, but oh my gosh, it's going on so smooth. Love it. There's just something about a fresh can of paint. Oh, who's got that cute picture? It's Tracy. It's Miss Tracy from Craft Around the Clock. Thank you for having us here, Tracy. So yeah, our group is a bit of this, that, and everything. We craft anything and everything in there. We try out new products. We craft just about anything and everything. Sometimes it's epoxy. Sometimes it's, you know, it could be anything. But decoupaging is really what I love. And it seems to be what I do a lot of in there. Especially now that we got printables. So if you're interested, just jump on over. I'm trying to think of what it is in American. It's $24 Canadian. I'm in there at least 4 times a month. We've got a great bunch of ladies in there. And very welcoming. You can watch all the videos on the replay of every project that we've done so far. And I've even got them all categorized into groups. I worked on that today. I made sure that they're all in proper order. Sometimes I get a little behind, but they're all back into proper order. Hi from Missouri, newbie. We're working with the new printable. I made this. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of it. Good evening. Mel, were you able to print yours off? Because I'm new to it, we had a little bit of a glitch. I sent out an email, and some people were able to open the email. Some people weren't. So now we're just dropping links inside the group too, just making sure that everybody gets their printable in there. We also have a free printable. It's not that one, but if you jump onto our website, you can just use that link that would take you to the sorority sign up. But there's a free printable for just, you know, signing up your email address. So there's that. Nope, I don't know what that means. Oh, the jar of what you're using? Absolutely. It's Country Chic. It's chalk mineral paint. Any chalk paint will do, but I really do love their paint. And this is just a beautiful, creamy color. Hi, Emma. I like to get the bottom part on and dry before I go up the edges, because sometimes when you're doing the edges, you kind of muck up the bottom. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just the way I roll. So I like to get that part done, and then I go in and I do my edges. So this printable, some of them are smaller that you can use on smaller projects, or they're collaged. And this one, I left it big because I loved the farmyard look. And this was kind of the project in mind. But it's also, you know, that you could fit it into a frame. So if you just love that piece for the fall, you could easily just pop it into a picture frame as well. And then, you know, each month when we have a new printable, you could just change out your picture frame, which I thought was a cool idea. Now this one is just printed on my home printer, and it's just an inkjet printer. It's not a laser printer. And I did it on mulberry paper that I got off of Amazon. I have some canvas paper coming in that I can't wait to try next week. That's going to be exciting. I love trying out all the new stuff. You made yourself a pom-pom Highland cow face keychain with the horns and the nose. Ah, that is awesome. Sandra, I know you're on holidays right now, honey, but when you get back, make sure you post that in our Creative Clubhouse, because we love sharing all our finished crafts in there. Everybody loves getting the inspiration from others. And oh, and it's hanging off your purse. People are loving it there. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay. And then afterwards, or right now, do I have time right now? I'm cutting it short. You would just go around and paint your edges as well, okay? So I'm going to leave that for now, just because I always run out of time. So you guys can imagine what the edges would look like, right? Let me clean this up. The other thing that's awesome about doing it on the box frame is, you know, it could be reversible. So you could put something else on the other side. And then you've got, like, it could stand in the middle of the table. And you can have two different pictures or the same picture on either side, because our printables, you can print off as many times as you want. You can use it for finished goods. If you're a crafter that sells stuff, you can sell the products that you make with our printable. You just can't sell our printable. That's all. But use it as many times as you want, but just make sure you share pictures, because we all want to see the inspiration. Anybody got big plans coming up this weekend? You're in Scotland, and I was actually thinking, we've got the Highland Games going on about an hour and a half away from here, and I'm thinking maybe if the weather's nice and I'm feeling okay, that I might go see the Highland Games this weekend. I haven't been to it in years, probably a good 20 years, but it is like the biggest one for North America, and it's held in Maxville up here. And it's very exciting. Okay, so now that this is dry, I'm going to put my printable in there. And guys, I didn't have my thing lined up perfectly, so I've got a little more white frame on this side and none down here, and a little more white down here because it's the wrong size paper. And I was kind of in a hurry. But it's still going to fit in there. I'm just going to trim back this one white edge, and then I can mark it properly. But yeah, I didn't, this paper from Amazon wasn't the exact right size for my printer. You know how it's supposed to be like an 8.5 by 11? Well, this is like, I think it's a 8 by, oh, what was it? 8 by 12 maybe? Something like that. So it wasn't the perfect size, but it's what I could get at the time. And it works. It works. It's not perfect, but it works. So I'm just ripping off this sharp edge down here. I also designed it that, see how my truck, there's just the tiniest space in between the truck and the barn? The reason that I did that is because some of you might look at this and be like, ooh, I really like that barn, but I wouldn't want the truck in the picture. Or I like that truck, but I don't want the barn. So I did try not to overlap things too much so that you can actually cut it away and use different pieces for your projects. I know I try and use things as many different ways as possible, so just in case you're like me. Okay, so then I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to mark that. I could probably take an X-Acto knife. Might be my quickest way. Just clean up that edge. Oops. Kind of hold it there. I don't have a paper slicer yet. I've got a really old one, but it's kind of dull. I need to get a good sharp paper cutter. Well, I've got it marked. I can do this. It's pretty much just that very edge that needs to come off. Okay. Judy, you don't have a printer so you can print them off. The next time you're in town, you'll just, in Brockville or something, you'll just have to stop by Staples and they'll print them off for you. Although, if you're going to be doing a lot of these, you might want to go to Walmart and just grab a cheapy printer. And if you have problems, like sometimes the cheapier printers, depending on the brand and stuff, but sometimes you'll find that the ink kind of runs when you're applying your Mod Podge or whatever decoupage medium you're using. So just keep in mind that Miss Dina from Dina's Designs. She taught me that you can just spray it with a little bit of hairspray, and then you don't have that problem. It kind of seals it. So just keep that in mind, guys. It might just be better safe than sorry, and just give it a spray. I use an aerosol. I don't know if it works the other way around, but there we go. I love, love, love that, just that fringe. It is just mesmerizing to me. It's so soft. It's so fluffy. It's the little things, right? It is. It's a printable, Lisa. It's from our sorority group. And the sorority group, you can join now if you want. If you just want to join to get the printables, you can do that. You don't have to, you know, you can take part as much as you want, but I think you're going to love it in there. And if you just want to stay for 1 month, that's fine too. That is totally fine too. Mod Podge. All right. I love this. It's just like, it's instant artwork this way. So I'm being careful, just getting up to my edge. I'm going to plug in my iron because I definitely want this to go in nice and smooth. You can do the wet method if you like, but I really like doing the iron-on method. Unless it's like last night's project. Last night we were decoupaging in there, and I really wanted the texture. Oh, I don't. It's hanging up on my door now. Sometimes you want the texture, but in this one I don't. If it got a few wrinkles, it probably wouldn't show up very much because it's a farmyard, but... So I'm just going around and making sure I get my edges first. I was going to send them out to everybody, those printables, like actually print them off, go into town and print them off and send them out to everybody. But the thing is, we're in Canada and the shipping is just so stupid. It really is. That it's just, it'd be so much cheaper for you guys, more reasonably priced, I should say, for you guys to print them off yourselves than to pay the shipping. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Sally. If I missed saying hi to anybody, I do apologize. It's really dark in here right now. It's like storming out there. And we weren't sure if I was even going to get to go live. Earlier today it was storming. And then it cleared up for a bit. And now it's storming big time. Like we have a tornado watch going on right now. They're calling for hail and everything else. But I didn't want to cancel another live in the same day. So I was like to the hubby, just you watch outside for me. And if things get bad, let me know. But in all honesty, my Wi-Fi will go out if it gets too bad, right? And then I'll know. Michelle's with us as well. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so now that I got all my edges really good, I'm just going to go in and fill in the inside. Just make sure it's all got a good... I did get that edge, right? Nope, I didn't get that edge. See, the lighting is so bad in here right now. How many of you have been using printables? Like maybe you've got it from somebody else. I don't even, off the top of my head, I don't know who has them right now. I know you can buy them off of Etsy and stuff. Different ones that people have designed. We're in Canada, so guys, and this part, maybe I'm foolish, I don't know. But we get tornado watches all the time. At least, you know, a couple a year. We've never had anything yet. We've had a couple trees knocked down on the property, but nothing scary. It's not like any of the big storms that you get down in the States or along the coast. We're pretty centered inland, and we don't seem to get much. A couple towns away in Athens, they sometimes get a few that stroll through there and do a lot of damage, but we're kind of down in a hole. Harlem is kind of at a lower altitude than everywhere else around. And I think everything just seems to pass right by us, so I'm not overly concerned, except for losing internet for my video here. You use them all the time? Emma, you've never used a printable yet. That's interesting. Emma's a big time crafter. Okay, so I'm going to dry this up quickly. I'm going to keep looking up at the clock. We've got 25 minutes. Hello, Connie. I'm so happy to have you all here. Who's sprinkling this out? Ottawa had bad ones. Oh, that's right, they did. Out in Munster, right, Tina? Wasn't that what it's called? I'm noticing a few little dry spots. There we go. I think it was Munster, because it actually went through right beside my cousin's place. Her house was totally fine. The neighbor's house was demolished. Oh, thank you for sprinkling. Miss Connie, send me your address. I will send you out a surprise. Wendy is with us. Wendy's one of our sorority sisters. Where you are, you're on the peninsula and it's protected for the most part. Okay, well, lucky you. That's kind of how we are. We seem to be really protective because of the altitude. Like, things hit all around the areas, but not really here. 6 in one day? Really? I don't remember that. I don't watch the news all that much, but 6 in one day, holy Hannah. That might have been the big one though, right? You're talking about like it's hit 6 different locations in the area. It might have been that one. Tina loves printables. Yeah, send me your address and I will mail you out a surprise, sweet pea. It's just taking a minute. Yeah, it is a lot. That's kind of like how our summers are. They're very small. They're like microburst kind of things. Like they're not big like what we hear of in the States. But they're smaller. But, you know, they still do damage. But fingers crossed, say a prayer. We get through this live, you know, and my house never gets hit. I think we're pretty good. There's a few spots that look a little tacky, but I think we're pretty good. I just don't want to run out of time. So then we're going to take the printable. Oops, I got a little piece hanging there. And we're going to set it inside. And just get it all set nicely into place. It really does just fit perfectly in this. And then I'm going to grab my parchment paper. Make sure there's nothing sticky on it. There's a bit of gold paint, but I keep using my pieces over and over and over. And then we're going to iron it. And Wendy, I love this little iron. It fits right into the corners so perfectly. Oops. I'm gonna have to wash the bottom of it though. It's a little goopy. Yeah, Tina, I probably still have your address somewhere. You're funny. I'm not sending out printables though. I'm not sending out printables. First of all, I'm out of ink. I gotta run back into town this weekend and get ink. And second of all is these are exclusive. Now, mind you, Tina, there is, if you just jump onto the website, and I know you know where that is, there is a free printable. Anybody that wants can get it. So when you're on the website, there's going to be a little pop-out that pops out, and it says something about grab your free printable. It's going to ask for your email address so we can send it to you. And you're patiently waiting for your Happy Mail. Did it not show up yet? Or were you a winner? I don't have the list right in front of me. If you were a winner and you sent your address to me, it's either gone out or will be going out. I have a pile that goes out tomorrow. But I give out a lot of Happy Mail, so I can't keep track. Okay, so you don't, if you want to buy them already printed, Emma, you can buy some of them from Amazon. Like, for example, this is where I get distracted though, and this is a printable here that I ordered off of Amazon before I learned how to do them. So this was ordered off of Amazon, and they'll send you an actual piece of paper one. I'm giving them away for free to all the members in my group, and then they can either take that and get them printed, like just take your phone with the download on it, into Staples or, you know, any of your office stores. Is Brandon here, hon? Yep. Okay. Have a great weekend. Bye. You can take it into any of your office places or some of your shipping places too, I think, do it. And they'll print it off for you. If you bring rice paper or tissue paper, something like that, most of the ones I've been to are good for letting you use other kind of paper. But some of them I do just on regular, copy paper as well. I can show you what the difference is. This is the same one. And I've used the same piece out of both of them. This is the freebie, guys. So this is done just on regular printer paper. And then this is done on the mulberry paper. So it's just, you know, there's a little bit of difference. This I find melts in a little nicer, but either way works. Oh, that's right. Your neighbor interrupted you and you came back just in time. I remember now. Yes, your name is on the list over there, and you sent me your address, right? I'm not going to run and look right now because I'm on the timer. But if you sent me your address, it's sitting over there ready to go. There's a few that are sitting there with names on them that actually are just waiting for people to send me addresses. But if I don't get their address, I won't be able to send it out. So make sure if you win that you do that. Okay, so now that it's down, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to apply another layer of Mod Podge. Now, typically I work from the inside out, except for on the frame like this, I want to make sure I get all those edges again. Because there's nothing worse than it peeling up. And then you know what I might do? I haven't thought totally through it, but I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I might pour epoxy in here and see what it looks like with epoxy over top. A resin. I think it'll be gorgeous. What do you guys think? It'll really make everything pop. So yeah, anybody that wants a free printable, just jump onto the website. If you're there for, I think it's 10 to 15 seconds, then the pop-out comes out and you can get a free printable. Just basically my way of saying, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, thank you so much, Carol. And I am glad to have you here. Make sure you put us, like, click us as in you're following us, but also click on that following button after to make sure that we're in your favorites, because otherwise you're not going to get all the notifications when we're live, and then you'll miss out on your chance for prizes. You don't want to miss out on prizes. I know for sure she's probably forgot something, but Miss Maya's going away for the weekend. And I wasn't there to double check her bag. She'll probably call us in about a half an hour saying, Mom, I forgot my phone cord, or I forgot my iPad, or I didn't pack any, socks and underwear. Crafting Nan Nan's new. Crafting Nan Nan, what kind of crafting do you do? What is your specialty? I'm a jack of all trades, master of none, but very inspiring, I hope. Thank you so much. I'm glad you love my style. I'm very farmhouse. I'm very shabby chic. I'm rustic, but I do love some bling. If that makes any sense at all.
And she likes to try new things.
Yes, there's the hubby.
So she bought this new thing that she hasn't tried.
Oh, goodness.
So who wants to see her?
I am not drinking this on a live.
Drink that on a live.
Oh my gosh, guys. He's quite the card. He's quite the card. I'm on a 45-minute timer and no one wants to see me gag as my husband says I don't like to try new things, as in foods and beverages, okay? I live on, 8 to 12 cups of tea with 2 tablespoons of sugar in it. It's basically a hot sweet tea. And I even pack it to go away for the day or whatever because, I'm not going to find something else that I like drinking anywhere. Before that, I was a Pepsi drinker.
Wants to know what it is.
I don't know what it is. So we were shopping and I bought this because, I was feeling brave at the moment. I should have tried it right then because now I am not brave. We were in this little store that had all kinds of novelty stuff in the mall. Like a bit of this, that, and everything. That is going to be so gorgeous. Okay, so as I'm going out, I saw this funky drink. Are you guys cringing? Because I'm cringing. I was thinking it might be like bobas. I like boba. I'm not fussy on, what's that tea called?
Bubble tea?
Bubble tea? I'm not fussy on bubble tea, though. So anyways. So this is called Nutro Gusto. It's a basil seed drink with lychee.
Who wants to see her drink it?
I'm not going to drink this without Maya. I told her it's something we're going to do some night together. But look how funky it is. It's kind of like a lava lamp experiment. He's so funny, though. He said he wanted me to drink it live some night. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. You can't wait to get back on lives again. Hope soon the kitchen will be done. Yeah, Tina, I saw your construction. Wow, you guys have been busy. Busy, busy, busy.
Fish eyes, somebody says.
Oh, could be like fish eyes. Yeah, that's not making me want it anymore. Jamie's like, it doesn't look good. No.
Anyways, I interrupted your craft.
You did. But I'm pretty much done. I'm waiting for it to dry and I need to paint my edges. I've done well tonight, so we're chatting.
That's kind of why I brought it in.
Whew, and I'm overheating from the lighting in here. Looks like something filmed under a microscope. Yeah, pretty much. It's really strange looking. And I was brave that night. And he was like, what are you going to do with that? And I was like, we're going to drink it. And he was like, yeah, right. You're on day 5 of it. Okay. She'll try, Mel will try almost anything, new food or drink. But that looks like mold floating in a bottle. It doesn't look good, does it? I don't know what I was thinking. They had a pink version too, but I don't think any coloring in there is going to make it any better. I'll get Maya and I'll drink it on a live and we'll describe this to you. She's gone for the weekend, so it won't be this weekend. So now, definitely set your notifications.
There you go.
Thanks a lot, baby.
Kiwi seed, somebody said.
Kiwi seeds. That's what I thought. I thought it looks like kiwi seeds. But, I don't know. It's whatever basil seed is. Well, I'm sorry, but I've seen basil grow and I ain't seen nothing like that. But maybe it's the lychee. What do you think? Anybody know what lychee is? Some sort of berry, isn't it? I don't know for sure. But maybe that's the lychee seeds. Pop dots in a bottle. What pop dots in a bottle? I don't know what pop dots are. Oh, that's not pop. That's an extra O in there, Tina. Yeah, okay. That doesn't make me want to drink it either. I think it's some sort of seed. It looks like it's seeds with some sort of jelly around it. It's getting kind of steamy in here now. It's a cold bottle. It's hot in this room. And it's getting harder to see, but I don't know. It looks like, you know. No, doesn't look like cucumber seeds. Chia seeds are good. Really? Okay. Oh my gosh, guys. This has a bit of a sheen to it. I don't know why, because it's Mod Podge. It must be the paper itself. Because you can print on the matte side or the really smooth flat side. And I printed on the smooth flat side just to try it out. And it's kind of got a sheen to it. Like, it is pretty. There's a few little spots here. I'll show you.
Cheryl says it looks like bugs.
It looks like bugs. Okay. Look at that. Is that not pretty? Look at the sheen on that. And then I might top it with epoxy as well. We'll see. Okay. I did have a tiny bit of red smudging, so I should have sprayed with hairspray. I even had it here. I should have sprayed with hairspray because apparently the bright red did smudge for me a little bit, where if you get it done in town at a laser printer, it won't do that. Mold or ants. Yeah, I was thinking more like mold. But it is a watercolor printer too, or a picture, so you know, a bit of run is not horrible. But you can see there's a little bit of pinkiness coming up through here. And a little bit of pinkiness, where is it? Down here at the rooster. Just a tiny bit. But it's still gorgeous. It's just so gorgeous. I love the truck. I love the truck. So, when I make these, I'm going to tell you, like, I didn't draw that truck. I get the outline of that truck, and then I color it in, and I add the rust and all that kind of stuff. I have fun with it. I'm learning how to do all this stuff. Looks like cells. Yes. Yeah, it's probably good for me because it looks crap. The drink, not the Mod Podge. This looks nice. Okay, let me change out brushes. Diana. We're going to go with Diana. Welcome. Nancy's loving it. So yeah, if you print them off in town, like on a laser printer, or if you guys have a laser printer in your home, then it will not smudge because it's just, you know, it's done with toner instead of inkjet, right? But it does work. You might have just wanted to give it a shot of hairspray first. I did plan on it. I need to shut off this iron before I burn myself. Jamie needs a color printer now. Yep. Yep, you do. Because I don't see me stopping with these. I think we're going to be having these in the group a lot. Because I've already made a Christmas one. And it is so pretty. I'm like, you guys know in the group, I cannot keep secrets. Don't tell me a big fat secret, guys. Because, you know, I can't keep them. So, like, new projects that are coming out, I'm always like, hey guys, look what I'm working on. What do you think? I'm having the hardest time not to show you my Christmas one already. The hardest time. Because it's just so dang beautiful. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty tickled by it. Oops, get that little drip. So what do you think? A free printable when you're inside the group. And then, like I said, there's all kinds of other classes in there. But if you want that one, all you have to do is jump on to our regular. Yeah, you have an ink printer. Right. Same as I have an ink printer. That's what this was printed on. Just a normal ink printer. But if you have a laser printer, you'll never have smudging. But you'll pay out the tushy for the toner, apparently. I don't know. What was I going to do? I was going to drop the link here for the actual website. You can go in there and you can get that free printable if you just want to try it out. Now, that was my very first time ever making one. It's cute. It's not perfect, but that was my first time ever making one. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you can find some projects to do with it. And then make sure you jump onto our Creative Clubhouse to share your pictures after. Look at that. Oh, it's fabulous. And like I said, even if you don't want to do the whole decoupaging with it, I'm trying to paint the edges, but you know, the front part's still wet. You could just pop it into a frame. But I don't know why you wouldn't want to decoupage. Decoupaging is so much fun. Emma says it's gorgeous. Thank you very much. And then after I get this epoxied resined, if anyone's interested, let me know, because I'd be happy to sell it to you. Just kind of make me an offer, because I think I'm obsessed and I'm going to be making quite a few things. Tina's saying, wish she had one. You'd have to join the membership for it, Sweet Pea. That's the only way you'll get your hands on this one. It is impossible to buy. Hi, Mary. Welcome, welcome. So, who else is sprinkling? Anybody else sprinkle out? Who else is sprinkled tonight? Sometimes I scroll and check the comments, like just kind of scroll down and go up, and whoever's name I land on gets a giveaway. Sometimes I ask for sprinkles, which is like sharing it out. Don't know if we're allowed to say that yet or not, but I just said it. No. You don't have to print on certain paper. This is just regular printer paper, guys. And I decoupaged it on, I don't have the project handy, but I decoupaged it on a little cutting board. That was my middle piece. But yeah, you can just use printer paper. And then I did try it on the mulberry just to see what the difference is. This goes into your regular printer as well. But nope, you can do it on a regular printer paper. Works perfectly fine. All right, we got 3 minutes left. Carol Searcy. Searcy, is that how you say it? Send me your address. You're the comment that just showed up that said sprinkled. Send me your address and I will send you a prize. It will not be this because that's exclusive, like I said, to the sorority group. But I do have something else I'd like to send you. All right, there we go. Check that out. I'm done with 2 minutes to spare. So this whole project from top to bottom, 45 minutes. And I got to chit chat. The print is beautiful. Thank you so, so much. So much. Thank you. Hi, Robin. Welcome, welcome. Any questions? Any questions? Because I got 2 minutes to spare to answer questions. Mel's saying it's so cute. Mel, what are you going to do with yours? Mel's in the group. Pat Sloan's with us. Hi, Pat. How you doing? I don't know if this is the same Pat Sloan that I personally know, but hi, Pat. It turned out beautiful. Thank you, Connie. Where can you get the free printable? You can get that by jumping onto my website. Here's the link again. Just jump on there, and there's going to be a pop-out that comes out that says, you know, get your free printable. It'll have a picture of this with it. It'll say, get your own printable, fill out your email, and you'll get it. Actually, Cheryl, the rain did stop, and now it's storming again, and there's actually an alert for tornado and hail right now. You haven't gone to the site to download. Okay. Mel, if you're having problems with the email, because a few people have problems with the email in the sorority, we also have the links inside the sorority now, okay? I should stick them under features so they're easy to find, but... Oh, you got to visit a surgeon this month. Oh, prayers for you. Prayers for you for sure. Everybody remember Lisa in prayer. Brush strokes when using Mod Podge. I don't really have a problem. I go one direction and then I go the opposite direction. All right, guys. Can you hear the thunder? I got to go at 7 o'clock. Let's see who's on next for Craft Around the Clock. Bye, guys.